Hello, folks. It is I, your Lord and Savior, Becca Scott. As mentioned in chat, I will save you. I will. You are granted forgiveness as of this moment forward. All right, today we are playing Edith Finch, or rather, what remains of her. Hello to our friends watching live. We got everybody hanging out in the Geek and Sundry Twitch chat. Nondescript, Mindcrank, Hank, Chaotic Ludi, Justin. 2 minutes late is like 3 minutes early in my opinion. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. I had to paint on my clown face and I was slow to do so this morning. Okay, it's noon. It's not technically morning. And yes, I figured out how to do some closed captions. I'm glad you like them, Mindcrank Hank. Hello over to the YouTube Nerdist chat. What's up, Eric Peterson? You like our jam? We hear it a lot because it plays on repeat before every stream. Why is nothing happening? It is now, Eric. It's all happening now. And hello, Dragon Bother, my friend. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Oh my gosh, I did a Instagram takeover for Dimension 20 Show. That's Instagram.com/Dimension20 Show yesterday, and it got weird. I answered some questions, and then, you know, whatever. Hi, Jay Kinji. I'm a fan of the pigtails. Thank you. It's because my hair was washed, still wet. And this is my solution to that. Okay, wash is a generous term. I did not wash my hair. I got it wet. It's different. Anyway, don't make it weird. We're gonna play this game. The reason why is because this was actually my backup game if I found 12 minutes extremely frustrating. And as you probably know if you were watching last week, I did not. I loved it. 12 minutes is excellent. If you weren't around last week, I suggest you go play for yourself, and, you know, or maybe watch someone play, but really, that spoils it. Thanks for letting me spoil it for you. We did finish it on my own stream, where my name is right there, so you could probably catch the VOD. And I thought we had like 5 more minutes to play. Honestly, we could have played another week of Save Point. But there was a lot more story there than I thought, and I did play for like 2.5 more hours. This game is amazing, says Rachel. Hi, Rachel. I have never played, so I'm excited to find out. But Annapurna Interactive is the publisher of this game, and they also, you know, selected and brought to fruition 12 minutes. I guess that's how publishing works. And so I'm now like real into all the things to do. They also did Outer Wilds, which I don't think I played for long enough because I was not wowed by Outer Wilds, but I think that there is maybe more story there than I was giving it credit for. And there's still more to 12 minutes, but I think you stopped at the right point. Yeah, there's only so many loops you can do, and my limit is 600. I didn't get very far. Well, maybe we'll revisit. Here's my new thing. The power of deep breathing. Y'all, I mean, it's not a new thing because I've done yoga for years, but like just the breathing part really calms down the nervous system. Anyway, give yourself a real deep nose breath right now if you would. I would appreciate it. Get the tissues ready, not exactly a feel-good game. Oh, I hope it's spooky because we are heading into the spooky season, and I think that we're gonna play a home game of Betrayal Legacy because there's a Geek and Sundry actually has a full playthrough of all 13 games of Betrayal Legacy that played with an amazing crew, including Xander Jeanneret, and you can find that whole series online. I think I wore the shirt. Anyway. I caught up on your 12 minutes after I'd finished playing. Kamalisk, did you get a different ending than me? We must respect the helm. Yeah, I feel like that's one I don't have to feel guilty for not streaming playing because it's already been completely recorded. Okay. We're on a boat. Hold up. I need to, I have my graphics too small. And I'm gonna regret it. There we go. I can't immerse with this graphic size. I'll fix it, don't worry. Mama's got it. Mama's got it. I visited my mother recently. She's lovely. And I did that thing where I whispered in my breath, Mama's got it. And then I was like, oh, I was Mama in the situation. But don't worry about it. We got it. All right, now one quick, make sure I can see all the chats in the right area. Hold tight. We're gonna... YouTube's annoying in that for a pop-out chat, it's always a different link, you know? You know? You don't know. You might know. Now you know. Mackie says, I played 12 minutes, then stumbled upon your stream right after I finished. Then I played Edith Finch, and here I am. This is getting spooky. Next game I'll play is Firewatch. All right, so actually I of course, Googled games that are similar to 12 minutes, and Firewatch was number 1 on that list. So, Mackie, we're the same person, I think, is what you've discovered. Oh gosh, hold tight. All right. All right, it's not letting me resize that. Don't worry. Okay, it's fine. We're good. We're happy. Oh, Edith is dead. But these are beautiful flowers. We must have been very close. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, I've not been checking my text messages. The wonderful Katie Michaels here building things. Can I use that? Yeah. Speaking of spooky, what did you think of the last episode of Marvel's What If? Oh my gosh, I only skimmed the first 2. I like them conceptually, but I don't need to watch the whole episode. Unless I do, you tell me.
I'm just gonna start at the beginning.
Sorry. Let's adjust the volume and mute a dog. What did I miss? There's a house. Off to a great start. Oh snap, have I played this before?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
What if we fall off the cliff immediately? Is that bad? Cool sweater, lady.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
We should probably take the mail out. Okay. I guess you do your own thing.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Jump. She can't jump. She can't jump. She can't pick up mail.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or
it's chaos.
The mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Hold tight, hold tight. One quick. Let's do more brightness. Thank you. Oh, Grandma's eyes can't take it.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh, it can walk on the logs. Hoof prints mean wild boar. She's gonna get bored. Get a tusk in her gut. Like that king in Game of Thrones. Grandma,
The truth
what?
is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
I'm sorry,
But
you
now
got
I
a
had
free
questions
house?
about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Lady, you crazy.
The house was
You could turn this into a
exactly like I
B&B.
remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wait, you grew up here? I don't know if she's sane. But that's fine. Who is? Hello, hello to a double ouch. Randomly clicked in from the Twitch sidebar. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching the 7. Wednesdays are great because we have the 7 meetup. Unofficial. Just started happening.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
What did this house do to you? Oh, pretty. Very rustic design. I like the newspaper as flooring. Unique. I wouldn't say plastic
I
chairs.
asked
I think we
Edie
can
once
update.
about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
Who's Edie?
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Wait, what? This looks like a water slide. Get that thing up in action. What are you doing? Oh, this could be an amusement park. Hi, Crayolas. This game is amazing. Oh, man. Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Yeah, because
I was
17-year-olds know
afraid of the
everything.
house.
Well, I think the key might be to the house we inherited, even though we were not told what the key does. Hey, look at that.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
It's one of them backdoor keys. Is this building up to code? Certainly not.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
That is too many books. Alright. Probably shouldn't break the windows, since we're gonna be living here. And renovating. Is this a home renovation game? Because I have a lot of ideas. These trees are excellent. I would put all tree houses, in every single one, connected with rope swings. See? Got ideas. Let me in. Why not? Oh my gosh. By the way, if you're watching The 7, which is a D&D actual play on Dropout that I talk about a lot because I'm in and I'm very excited. Episode 4 came out yesterday. I think episode 6 is a real special one for me. I got a real special scene I'm waiting
the doggy
for.
door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
It looked like it was pretty easy for you now, 17-year-old. This isn't House Flipper, Becca, but it could be. What do you mean by too many books? Too many books. If it was someone else's place, we would have broken all the windows. I don't know what you're talking about. The Pete Holmes Show. Hey, Boneless Melon. Crayola says, just curious, what do you know about this game? I would say 0. Except it was created by Annapurna. Or published. Cleaning products. I'm glad they're using the Eco dish soap. Appreciate that choice. Doesn't seem useful out here, though. I made a pun? I can't remember that far back. Problem with the 30-second delay on Twitch is that that's also my attention span. Do I move the keys too fast? Let me just see if there's a Mouse sensitivity down. I feel like I move it very neurotically, erratically. There we go. This is for your sake.
For the first time in years.
Go on. Oh God.
I felt like I was home.
I love it here. Oh. Oh, look at that wheel on the ceiling with hanging pots. I gotta get one of those. Okay. Okay. Did someone really read all these, or they just want to look like they did? All tuna? All the time? Let's put on the kettle. Gosh, you know what? We're gonna have to go full screen with this game because I'm having issues. Hold, please. Hold, please. I fix for you. If you end up liking this, Gone Home and The Disappearance of Ethan Carter are very similar in the way they present family drama and loss with cute, beautiful graphics. Wow, you know what my favorite thing is? Family drama and loss. It feels like a, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
But
I appreciate the recommendations.
Family, there were just memories of one.
Heavy. It looks
like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I see. Lewis Finch died November 21st, 2010. Brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. Edie, Edith, Dawn, and Lewis. Are we Edie? I mean, Edith? I have not been paying attention. Lewis died at 22. That's effed. 12 Minutes is the game with James McAvoy, right? Yeah, that's the one. It's very good. Why you get great British actors to do American accents in a video game, I will never understand, but there you have it.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
How do we win? You are Edith, but there is another character called Edith, the great-grandmother. She is called Edie to avoid confusion. That tracks. Any news of other G&S crew coming back to the channel? Well, they're all very busy doing very cool things. Amy Dallin is the host on D&D Beyond's videos. Weird how your inner monologue doesn't iterate your own name every now and then. You would think. Alright, wait, someone... Is this an adult that ate out of this partition plate? Why did we leave? I guess is the better question to ask. Oh, good. We can order Chinese food.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Tale as old as time. Tale as old as
looked
Edie.
Abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Huh. I think that's called needing to purge. Okay, what? There are so many books.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
You're gonna have to elaborate there. Oh, that was fun. The words went up the fireplace. Yes. This very natural sliced tree coffee table. Love it. I knew it was a home improvement show. This looks like a pageant girl hairdo was superimposed on this child. Buttons.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
We know the bodies are down there.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Sven, good name.
Along with the rest of the house.
Sven built this place? Sven's got pizzazz. Barbara Finch? Was he actor on Friday the 13th? What? All right. Can't write this stuff. I guess you can. And they did.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Jump in. We're wearing a ring around our neck. I mean, on a strap of leather around our neck. This looks like a key.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Edith? That's messed up. How do I get out of this view? This is how they get buried. Wait, but for real. Okay. Wait, let's check out these controls. Interesting. Button mash everything when you get stuck. Okay.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
There was no Milton in the family picture. Hi, Sheraton. Milton never caught mail because of the death.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What? Where did you sleep? Or Milton actually reads his mail. This house stresses me out. This is too much stuff. I don't like it.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Okay. Hello, Ashish. Of course I remember you. You're here every single week. What are we playing today? What Remains of Edith Finch? All right. It was S. A WASD
My Grandpa
away
Sam
from the door.
spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Like Calvin's stuff was still there, or Calvin's dead body was still there. Yeah, a shag carpet bathroom is a terrible choice. And just great stuff, that's how you seal it? Oh, I guess there's hinges. Mom is crazy.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Let's go see this portrait. Why didn't you bring an axe to this condemned building, Edith? So everybody died here because I had a lot of time to put up plaques. So there must have been a time after everyone died where someone was still here to plaque things. Also recommend the last show of Mr. Chardish. Interesting. Grab the stepladder. I didn't see a stepladder. I do like the wall of picture frames. I need to get some circular picture frames. Those are good. They're good. An open door.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Because she's real insane. But did you see your real ladder? Maybe the plaques were conditions of their wills. You can put a lot of fun stuff in your will.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
This is what the key goes to? Mom. What? Okay. I guess,
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
I see. That's fun.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Everything, it sounds like. She locked a child in here?
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Milton was never missing. This is like a Bart Simpson's evil twin scenario.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Milton.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Same. Molly?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
How does this woman have so many dead children?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Wait, I want to look at it again. Okay.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Stepped behind a painting, you say? A map of the rooms and a magnifying glass, but we can't interact with anything. Let me out, Molly. This game must be in VR, right? It's so fisheye. It is a little off-putting. Why can't all games just be top-down view, you know? Does this close behind us? We're stuck. We're gonna die here. Quick, jump out the window. You don't want to starve to death. You won't be strong enough to break the window then. Don't know how to get out of this room. Of course, it's sealed. Why wouldn't it be? That's crazy. Crazy that it wouldn't be. Ah, here we go. Okay, Molly, get us out of here.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Your gerbil.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind
the food,
it.
yeah.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
You lock your this is a fire hazard.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Feed this child. Eat the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
How many days has this child been in here that she would think about eating her goldfish? I mean, I thought about it naturally, but I'm a dark and unusual person. Ensuite bathroom for Molly?
I ate a lot of things that night.
That's poison, girl.
I kept eating and eating.
What the fuck? Oh god. Toothpaste, also poison. Yep, noted. Okay. Cool.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
The chain.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Listen, you dickhead bird. Get over here. Trying to eat you.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Meow. That's Mom and Dad? That's Sven and Edith. They're old. So is Molly the mother? Coming for you, bird. I'm gonna eat the eggs in your nest. Wait a minute, the nest was over here. Go eat those eggs. Fine. Mine!
I jumped and I almost got her.
I get what this cat is going through.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Bird.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
But
All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
single-minded in our resolve. Good job on Glass Canyon. Thank you so much. What a fun game. I mean, what a messed up game. It's Cthulhu. It's supposed to be. Here we go. Time to eat a bird.
Gobbled her up.
Ah!
And suddenly,
It's okay, we land on
I
our
was
feet.
an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Where? Oh, I heard little teeth.
Rabbits.
There it is. I'll get you. I'm an owl. I'm a predator. More rabbits? We gotta swoop. What are we doing? Rabbits. Where to? I see.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Oh,
Then
okay.
I flew off to find something bigger.
This is why you don't eat toothpaste. Hey, Geekstronaut. Okay, well, let's go eat another rabbit, I guess. She said something bigger?
A mama rabbit.
Where? Wow. Oh, it's so
She was
pretty.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Okay.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Wow. Get you to an ocean. This is not good. Oh, God. This is like Goat Simulator, but for a shark. Keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. We're gonna find water.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was
Stressful.
hungrier than ever.
Uh-huh. What are those bubbles? Oh, this just became Subnautica.
I wanted fat, juicy
Seals!
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This is so strange in a child's voice. Oh, goodness. Where'd it go? Don't we smell blood? Smell that blood in the water? We tore off a seal's flipper. Here we go.
Grabbed on tight. And I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Uh-huh. We an octopus? I see, I have to slide my slither lead along by using
Now I was a
WASD.
monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
And then I hit X or mouse to oh. Okay. To go where my tentacle's going. Oh gosh. I want to know what we look like.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, wow. Oh boy, that's fun.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Yeah, no, not. You're a monster. You got a monster. And the directional sound is really cool. I can hear it in my left ear. Oh, now my right. What you do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Interesting. It got me. As soon as it touches the human, it attacks. Gosh, this is brilliant. Hello.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Uh-oh.
And to cross the water, I smelled something new.
We must have smoked some weed or
I
something.
had to have, so I swam towards it.
I bet we're tipsy after eating that drunkard, yeah.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
We gotta find that good smell. We came out of the toilet.
I got closer and closer.
Sound design is everything. Oh, we're back home. And not so hungry anymore. Well, should we go eat our family?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
This kid is quite a writer. Cool. Big fan of Molly.
I'm not
Molly
sure
died
if
in
I believed
1940.
all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. Here's Edith, 1999. Milton is our brother. Lewis is our brother. Dawn is our mom. Sanjay is somebody. Gus, Gregory, might have been Dawn's siblings. Sam, Walter, Great Uncle Calvin, Barbara, Molly. Sven and Edie are the parents. Oh, I see. Sanjay is our dad. And Odin, of course, is the progenitor.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
So against the wishes of the grandmother, the mother sealed off all these doors?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
The tentacled part. The cat? I heard a cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Bye, Justin. Gotta do pre-calc homework? Wait a minute. Did you go back to school? Oh man, pre-calc? I want to hear more about it, Justin.
I spent a lot of time
Good luck.
in Great Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
I see. Your mom that sealed all the rooms didn't talk openly about her family? Oh, fun.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann.
So sad.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
So this house has traveled upon the ocean.
But
That's
40-foot
unique.
waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Wait, what? How'd it get here then?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas Island.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Odin.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Sven looks pretty cute in his hard hat. That's it, huh? I want more. Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Mm-hmm. You got a little dwarf. The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter by Odin Finch. Well, I want to read that. Joining the Great Majority. Well, I don't know if we need that.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
How? Built 1937, Sven Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Okay, that's not the kind of celebrity you want. Refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Ay, 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 ay. Edith, it's people like you.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Sven, that makes me so sad. I really wanted that dragon slide to be a thing. Oh my god. No. Lame. Edie, why is your family cursed?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Let's watch it.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house.
Hmm.
My mom was furious.
Is there a mole man? Live by the timber, die by the timber. Man, we didn't clean up anything, did we? Got any good meds? Anything that turned you into a slithering tentacle monster? That was my favorite part so far. I really like dragging myself along by the tentacle. Pink shag carpet.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I like it. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Wow, they love their hidden rooms.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay, it's a dark room. Hey, they built it. They can have all the secret rooms they want.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Cute. Milton's been drinking in here. This has been condemned. Fort Calvin. So your brother dies
I
and
knew
you
Grandpa
just...
Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
To a command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. This house is great for hide and seek.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
The
My
mechanics
brother
of
said he
swinging
died
really
before he ate
work.
another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
There is so much wrong with this family, says Karmatic Bug. I
I
mean,
think
they seem
Calvin
pretty cool.
always wanted to fly.
Really, nobody needs therapy in this family.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
Seeing a vision of a child impaled on that fence post. Right, yes, a single picket. Let's see if we can do it. Oh my god, is this how he dies? That's gonna be real messed up. Beautiful art. Jump! Didn't work. Jump! Getting higher. Go! Jump! Jump! Something's happening. Swinging. More intense. Go! Button mash! Oh, we can go back too. Okay, forward.
But that day,
Back.
he finally made up his mind.
Forward. Jump. Back. Go. Jump. Jump.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh.
Not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Ah!
then maybe he'd still be here.
Oh
But I
God, that's so messed up.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I'm causing this to happen.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
We flew.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but you realize at some point you're not invincible, Calvin. Oh God, now I never want to be a parent. Jesus Christ. Okay, so was it Edie making all the doilies? Because she's got a lot of doilies to make. Anyone can fly. Briefly. Oh, God. It is upsetting. It's very upsetting. Okay, well, there's that. Spaceman Calvin. And yet this mother let all these candles be lit in this children's bedroom. Could have burned the house down, too. Obviously, so long as it's secret, children dying is not her priority, or is her?
At the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, strong choice. I mean, very
Mom said
cool
Grandpa
ops.
Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Well, it is a shrine to a dead kid, so there's that. Oh, yeah, there you go. Enlist. A little baby soldier, even then. Okay, but if he never came back after he was 18, then why didn't he at least clean up his cigarette butts, huh? Everybody else left in a hurry, I get it, but oh, here we go. More secrets. A caterpillar. Cute. Amazing. That's where the butterfly is. Wild. Very nice physics.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
They were built by an adult couple in the 30s. Okay. Barbara. I guess we hadn't been down that part yet.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh, Barbara. Very Shirley Temple-esque. Who's that?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
The one that sank in the sea? Odin is a badass name to name your kid. Just saying. Okay, well. Creepy. Same poster.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Because she was? Oh man, burnout too soon. Don't go in there. We're not going in there yet. Just want to see if we can close the door. Hold on, get back out. Okay.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Damn. Too true. Giving your children a secret back door to the booze cabinet seems proper unwise. Proper.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, old
Old
Jack.
here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
This voice is giving me chills.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A
Okay.
has-been.
Donnie
But
did.
in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the
Is
boost
that a break?
her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Yeah, that's a
Now
scream.
that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency
Oh no.
room.
No.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Well,
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding
okay.
until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
How'd the writer
So
of this comic
Barbara
know
went
that?
to look for him, right on cue.
Don't go in the basement.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Except for the music box.
Rick?
God. I have to control going down the stairs.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Why did he have a crutch? Oh, that's bloody. Okay. Hey, Rick.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Huh. There we go. Now we lost all stealth, but they're scared. Oh god. Rick? Not funny. Gulp.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear. He just wanted to make us scream.
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared,
Oops.
Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm
Are
getting
they
from you
supposed to
now is that you're hurt and
Be
confused.
bad actors?
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember.
Hi, SFC.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
We're having fun.
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Oh god.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Do we have to? What is this? Oh, it's a chair. We might as well just... Everything sounds like a tin can. That's a cool way to store books. Okay. A roller skate? Terrifying. Walter? Is this his room?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Uh-huh.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara
No!
turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Ah! Yeah. Oh my god, Walter.
He
Please be hiding.
of Barbara.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Uh-huh. There's a crawl space. You see it in the next panel. Try under the bed. Oh, come on, how? Oh, the window.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Why not a baguette? Yeah, I never understood why people have hook hands. They're very dangerous.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Why wouldn't he have heard that? Get him! Yes!
He wasn't moving.
This is
but
their
she
dad!
sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh no, that's Sven! He just cut off his hand earlier tonight. Dad? Did I kill you?
Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Gosh, what a creative way to tell this story.
At the door, she heard whispering.
That's your mom.
It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
When are you gonna scream?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Wait, but
Then
what
she
about the
saw
one that
what kind of monsters
she knocked
they
over the
were,
railing?
and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her
They're
final
agents?
breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I
Oh,
wasn't there myself.
that's how you spell a scream.
I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl.
Just gotta hit
She
that
had
high
a
note.
taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
What happened,
He took
Walter?
it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Ah!
Her ear.
No!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay. Is he a pumpkin or just like a brain with teeth? This is spookier than the first scene would have you
Edie told
imagine.
me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I got the tired eyes. I'm really bad at putting these in. I was watching a show the other day, and the guy, like, smoked weed. Drop. That's very impressive to me. Okay. This only takes 30 minutes. Watch. I'm gonna miss. Hold on. Got it everywhere. Okay. Remember your eye drops for screen time, people. Great. We found a Barbara. I think that's my favorite so far. Whew, I forgot to blink. Are you passing on Gen Con this year? My decision was made for me because I am going to be going to a wedding on the East Coast. So, but I don't know if I'm ready to go back to conventions. I would definitely be wearing a mask the whole time and don't really feel that safe around giant groups of people 'cause it's still a pandemic. But hey, fingers crossed for next year. And if you're going, stay masked up, be safe, have fun. Okay, Barb Street. Gosh, how unfortunate to have so many children and then have all of them die. This is disgusting. Why is this not covered in maggots and shit? Okay, well now we know the music box can become a key to the basement. Water! Remember to hydrate.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Right. I knew what we were doing. You didn't have to.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
What a cool house. Man, I want a house like this. Look at that water. Oh, so freaking cool. Here we go. Got it. So creepy now that we know she died mysteriously in the house. This all started because Odin just had to pack his entire house onto a boat. I think it's about letting go of things.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
This is where Sven lost his hand.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Body parts.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh. A submarine? Is this house a boat?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Oh, God.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Uh-huh. In a bunker?
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
It's fear.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Wait a minute, did Molly die from jumping out her window? Oh, he lived a long time.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Molly ate poison before she dreamt of becoming a
Having a
cat.
schedule,
Oh,
living for
God.
today.
It's upsetting.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Yeah, that's clear.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Sorry, checking something real quick. Good tunes. January
Even a monster on
1976.
the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Delicious peaches. Yum, yum, yum.
And
Actually,
then one day,
I do like canned
everything just
peaches.
stopped.
2005. You need to set your clock. Or does he just eat peaches at noon every day? They say
Whatever
the
that thing
packages
was,
were for Walter.
it was gone. Maybe you got tired of waiting.
What thing? What's he
Or
talking
maybe I
about?
just got tired of being afraid.
It does sound like a typewriter. I don't want to hear gulps.
It's been a week now. The longest in 30 years.
I mean, no one came to check on him?
I'm done waiting.
He left?
I have to leave. While I still can.
Well, why'd you wait 30 years? Here we go. Deeper into the ground. So many books. Jelly. Tomatoes. You can keep less books in
I know
the
it's
kitchen.
out there somewhere.
The monster that killed your sister.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Okay, well, Molly ate
And
poison.
Calvin.
Calvin swung too far.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
You know.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Volume. Oh, railroad tracks into our
Whatever's out
house?
there, I want you to know, I'm ready for it.
Doesn't seem like you are actually, because the
I'm
living
going to
underground for
appreciate
30
all
years.
of it, especially the food.
Oh, well, yeah, that much is.
I don't mind
Certain.
if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be
Yay!
happy with one new day.
Dude, you could have just lived right out
I can
here.
already imagine the sun on my face.
Wait, what? He got hit by a train on the day he left his bunker? Ugh.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Yeah, that's really effed up.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, he loved trains, though. Or someone put that down here ironically. Is this a picture of a window? That's sad.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
That decides it. I'm never leaving my bunker.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What else was she
I
hiding?
can only imagine what else she was hiding.
I have an uncanny ability to predict lines in shows and movies and games.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Wait a minute. Those bricks weren't visible before. Oh god, is this where he oh god. Okay. Get him a trash bag.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
There was an octopus on Molly's bed after her story. Oh right, there was that stuffed octopus. Who's the maybe
I
too?
thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah. Oh god, it was a train. Why is there a train here? Where was it going? Oh! Who is that? Destiny! Thank you so much for your sub. Appreciate you. How come this? Yeah, it's definitely a family curse. Why would a train be here?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Too late.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Love a beach at night. No stars, though.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Who are we writing to? Our future child. We're 17. That's
And the history you're a part of.
There's a swimming platform out there. Bet we can go in that sewer. Oh gosh. I remember these from the scary basement. Solar paneled lights. Oh, that's where we crawled as a tentacled monster. Ah, stairs.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Called me out. Okay.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
You don't want to give me a flashlight? Fine. What's the game, The Shore? I don't think there's anything out here. But just in case. More lights, please.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Except for the train thing. Okay, where to?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
It's pointed. She
It's
does have
embarrassing
super
for
cool
me to
gloves.
admit this, but
Okay,
the pet
Shore.
cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
You gerbil murderer. Criminal. me see if I make this change. Yes, that's right. It will pick up more of my closed captioning. Okay, it had the wrong mic input. Chirpy with a U. Burpy. Is that a cat named Charlie? Daisy. Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. God, this is way too many dead pets.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara, at the star. Oh, this is giving me chills. It's creepy. Okay, Furpy the Third, thank you very much. Walter, in the basement. Edie, we don't know what happened to her yet. Sven, yeah, the saw thing, but is that what killed him? August 26, 1964. No, 4 years after Barbara. Calvin Finch. Right, he went to the moon. Molly went to sleep like a cat.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
That's sad. Look at this statue. That's Edie and Sven and their baby.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
The dragon. Or the house. Oh God.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Maybe you shouldn't have built here. Maybe you needed to find someplace in a city, far away, close to a hospital. Look through the gravestone, the one with the hole. Okay.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam, Gus, and Gregory. That's just a bench.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis, Milton.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
That's my lawnmower going. It's loud, sorry. Sounds like things still aren't going well for the Finches. You could say that. You could. What's glowing in there? Okay, let's go back before we go too far. You said look through the grave with the hole in it? The moon one? What would I see? Is it story-wise or just something cool? The one with the hole. I do need a cup of coffee. Yes, that'd be great. Thank you, Geekstronaut.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
It's kind of messed up. You could just communicate like a family. Treehouse! Treehouse! Just like I planned. Oh, I'm chroma keyed. It's the mirror. Ah! Anyway. I'm disappearing.
But looking back on it now,
this is sweet.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
It's a house of stairs. This is
I never
not.
would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I called it. Okay, but you're 17, so like maybe. Did you think about this? This doesn't seem planned. I see. You say that and then you show me an American flag. The pieces are coming together.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Which one's Sam?
They were both pretty intense.
Did we get to the third floor? Intense is right. You're right. What does planned really mean for the Finch family? Oh gosh. No, come on. Photographs. Okay. Interesting choices. People
Dawn,
sleeping.
I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Not quite.
I see. We're not in focus.
What?
Perfect.
That's my mom.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
I guess so.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Well, she's got a point.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Oh, creepy.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Alright. Alright. It's a cooler and a tree.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I'm a really good photographer. I don't know if you could tell. We got grass. We got a rock. I thought that was a disembodied face. Okay. There's definitely gonna be a body on the shore, though, right? I know how games work. Hey, bird friend.
Aw.
What else? What else will I steal the soul of with my picture taker? Dad? Nope.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
No. Okay.
Hey!
Inappropriate.
That's a keeper.
Inappropriate.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying.
That's
I'm
true.
not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
Because the
I'll be
curse.
fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Who asked? Is this like Misk? Tolkien fan? Forever.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
No, it's more of just a story that
Your
we're
grandpa's Fen
interacting
taught
with.
us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Spin. The whole family died.
Found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Mysteriously.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
All right.
Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Nah, I always throw the ones of
Let's see.
anything except people. Why don't you just experience it instead of looking it through a lens, huh?
Dad!
Your eyes, Don.
Oh!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Hi, Earl. Wait, don't take a shot. I know this is a hunting trip, but dislike. Why can't it be a photo hunting trip?
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Don,
Yes.
You don't have to do anything. But if you want
Prove
to
you're a
survive-
killer. If you want to be in this family.
Great shot,
Oh
Don!
God! No! Wow, good job, you monster.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Dude, nah. This is effed. Oh, I see.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
go.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera.
Oh, God.
Think about
You fucking idiot! What the fuck? Sorry to anybody in this house.
Of all these stories,
I'm fine.
that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
What the fuck? That's so messed up. Wait, that was your grandfather? Alright, I'm sweating now. Yeah, this is the guy that teaches you about survival. Okay, Sam. Jesus. Karma is a real bitch. That again, we all eat meat. I mean, unless you're a good person. She's not a great shot then. Well, you know, you make sure he's dead. Don't sit on the edge of a cliff and grab something's antlers when is still twitching. I wish you told me your dad got thrown off a cliff. What did I expect? What did I expect? A story that wasn't about someone dying, I guess. So that was my mistake. That was strongly my mistake. Oh, God. Okay. Wow. Odin, this is still all your fault. I mean, Sam, it does seem on point.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Effed. They're not cursed, they're just reckless. Because they think they're cursed. Yup. The placebo curse effect. Like us walking over unsupported insulation. So we can fall through the roof. And die and say it's our curse.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
So many children in crawl spaces. Where are their parents? Why are you keeping babies in crawl spaces all the time? What is wrong with this family? Oh, wow. Okay, they did have a door. Oh, baby Gregory. Sam and Kay got divorced. I didn't mean to put that down.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
We're a baby in a bathtub.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to...
I don't think you're supposed to give baby privacy in the bathtub. Again.
Hello?
Okay. I think we know where this is going.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, we are the frog.
I wonder what he saw. reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Duck, duck, frog. He just wants to be like the ducks.
Whatever it was, he saw.
I know. Wait, what did he see? Jumping frogs! Go on. Go on, storyteller.
It sure made him happy.
Oh no, the whale! Flip over, whale! What do you want from me? Gregory? Gregory, flip that whale! Got it. Now we can all swim together. I feel like we gotta get some more water in here or something. Speed this up. Ooh! Okay, we gotta land on the whale's head. And we gotta get up to that soap dish.
I know how silly it sounds.
Yes! No, not at all. This feels...
I'm worried about a baby being too happy.
legitimate concern.
Yeah. I'm slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Wait, what?
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Just let me be a happy baby.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish you could.
Yay! Now everybody Everybody's happy and swimming! Whee!
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Oh. Why my hands, Queen? Mom? Let's go pull the plug, and then Gregory can be alive, and it's fine.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Am I the frog? I'm the frog! I'm the frog!
I'm sure he's happy. To be happy too. Good luck.
Gregory's the frog.
Love, Sam.
So sad. Jesus. What is wrong with this family? It ain't easy being green. That's what they say. Okay, well, wow.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Wait, our mom is still alive? Because she left the house.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that
Eat some
he'd be dead
chocolate.
before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, kites. Oh my gosh, kites are so fun. What's it say? What does it say?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh, so Gus is an evil child.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
But no one's sitting at the ceremony site. Okay, I see. It's just a standing tableau. Get the words out. Get those words out of there. Oh, I see. We had a family totem.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Is this a hurricane? Oh, God.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, fun. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Struck by lightning. They just hate their children. They don't protect them at all.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
What did this poor woman marry into?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Why protect them when you believe in the curse? Oh gosh. Baby Gus, no.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Yeah, I prefer Edith. There's the kite. At least, the kite survived, I guess. God. Anarchy. Looks like my 13-year-old paraphernalia. The chores. Greg, be a baby. Uh-oh, that nasty wind again. Rock climbing?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Whew. Cool. Good space. Except she had to walk past those sad beds. I guess it's
Religion
a family
was another
tradition.
thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Huh.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Cute.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
No, not Sanjay.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh no, the curse follows you outside the house?
And to see kids in the house again.
They're all a garden.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
We're definitely gonna die at the end of this game. I mean, come on. That's why we're here.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Oh, except we're pregnant. Oh, Sam Kratos, thank you so much for saying I was mentioned in the Warhammer chat yesterday. I appreciate you. Thanks for holding it down. What a view.
But it
Christ, this one. Hi, Dan.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Ah. Uh-huh. You didn't see any flaw in this?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
What? Did he jump? What do you mean, Mike? I don't make faces. What could you possibly mean? Favorite room. The rug is from The Unfinished Swan. What's that? Wait a minute. Did we just go up an elevator? Wild. Wow! Wow!
Milton
Double
Finch
rainbow.
in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. This looks like a grown man. What birthday? 10th. God, so interesting. They tell the story so many different ways. No. No. He just stepped into... That's it?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
What? What just happened? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. This family bank account has to be loaded. Well, they built everything themselves. Am I involved in the Magic animated series? God, I wish. I did send it to Reel. But no, they've already recorded all the voices for season 1. If you know somebody, give them my name.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
But... Milton? You're not gone? No. You're here somewhere? Okay, wait, there was somewhere else to go. Oh, wow. Let's go through the ceiling. God, that is so cool. An architectural marvel. Just painted the window? Maybe not. From whence we came. You have to play Unfinished Swan to figure out...
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
We gotta find Milton. Up, up, up we go! Why does it glow? That house out there? Maybe they put a light on it for sailors.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
For the disappearance? Why is there a boat up here?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
A sailor lore. I want to live in a land boat. On the 6th, 7th floor of a house. Oh, they got the hookah. They got that hookah in here.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Okay. Louis
and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh, wow. Wouldn't all the Finches? Greater Seattle Institute of
Dear
Psychology.
Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Monotony? That sounds like...
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
What do you mean this is fun? It's like a video game.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Just don't chop your hand off.
His mind began to...
What is that?
wander.
Ah. It's him in a cape! Multitasking.
I asked him to describe it.
Well,
he said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Oh god, so many fish.
He'd feel his way about.
I see, I gotta keep him out of the way. Get out of my labyrinth, fish!
Then something
loud. Ah!
Bats.
Okay, we got bats. We got bats in our daydream. Toads. Bats and toads.
And things that have not names.
Everything's got a name.
He knew it was all in his head.
Get that fish out! Get that one. No, no. There we go.
But he took it very seriously. I had
Understandably
hoped he'd
so.
find himself.
You never go away! Get out of here, fish! Okay, here we
But
go.
he found something
Break
more.
time.
I
You know
worried
what?
about him then.
If your
Daydreaming
hallucinations
at
are this
Cannery.
fun, it's fine. Where are those stairs? Where are those stairs? Oh, okay. Ah, ah, so much multitasking!
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
That's right. Oh gosh, so many things.
Like a
Opposite
whole new
directions.
Lewis. So I let him go on.
Maybe he needs a little drugs. Maybe that's the message here.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
We're gonna chop her hand off for sure. Hi, doggy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Cool.
Then he made musicians.
Get these fish out of Louistopia. Oh, damn, they're raving. Get it.
Songs for them to play.
This is so hard.
He talked about starting a band.
Like you do. Wait, where's Lewis?
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination.
Oh my gosh. We're so popular! Hooray!
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him.
The fish
all the
guillotine?
cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Well, yeah.
So he could do whatever he wished.
True. What are we gonna do, Lewis?
He held an election for mayor.
I don't think you need to hold an election.
And he won.
Uh-huh.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Whoa, whoa, out of my way, people, out of my way. Getting on a boat.
It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Conquer strong if they're cheering your name in the streets, you know?
St. Louis.
Spelled it wrong. It's fine.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Uh-huh.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh gosh. If the curse don't get you, your mind will. I don't want to be a Finch. All right. Well, missed you all. How was that for you? Oh gosh, we're still sailing. Okay. Sailing and jumping, sailing and
he heard
jumping.
rumors of a
beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince.
Appreciate the choice. Pretty.
The prince was on his own quest for
sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents.
Found him. Whee! Oh, get him though. Get him.
He followed the sound of his
silver harp. Come on, go, 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 go.
Silver harp.
So much. Uh-oh. Failure. Not an option. Not for Lewis.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Beautiful prince is what I call my dog. Uh-oh. We can't see the chopper anymore. Okay. Well, this feels full delusion.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh gosh, so many fish. But... do we care? No.
but he was so proud of having created it.
Let's get this dude a drink. This mind palace needs an exit.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh. Hello. Are you my soldiers?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Yeah, that seems legit. All of our realities are subjective, you know?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
True. Wait a minute, what's over here? I want to look out. I want to look out! Let me see! Tiny door. Oh. Hello. Could I go back to my palace, please, and all my adoring admirers, if you don't mind? Ah, I see my locker.
He began to forget the world we know.
Why do they just throw them back into the water?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
This palace sucks. Just use your imagination.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
I think they need more employees. Oh, hey. That is so sad. Jesus. Okay. Yikes.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Ooh!
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Hey! Oh god, they have no faces. Okay.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising me.
Hi, Osborne. Yeah, it's like he was chopping off his own head all day. Molly the cat! Oh, this is nice. Oh, the guard's not having fun. You should dance. You should dance. You can dance. I'm the king, I say it. Okay.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Take the crown. Leave this prince's prince.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh my god, he stuck his head in a fish guillotine? Okay. I guess I should have expected that,
My brother was really cool.
but it felt
I wish you could've met him.
surprising. Wow. Hey, you know, good storytelling is both unexpected and inevitable, right? Welp. Mm-hmm. I identified with that way too much for it to be healthy. Freak animals, just don't stick your head in a fish guillotine and you're fine. The imagination part, all good. Just, you know, imagine that the other cars on the road are, you know, like electric eel whale machines or something. It's fine. It's fine. Integrate your imagination with the reality so you don't chop your head off, is what I'm saying. Also, why in his imagination did he want his sweet prince to chop off his head? Anyway, on with the story. Oh gosh, who's left? We've got Edie, Sven, Sanjay. I don't know if we'll finish in 20 minutes, but we'll try. Also, if you'd like to watch a D&D live play later on this evening, I will be on the Black Dice Society on the D&D Twitch and YouTube channel. I strongly recommend you tuning in. Thank you. I think this is episode 24. But you can jump in if you've never seen it before. It's fine. I'm blue. Well, that's a disturbing letter to receive. Let's finish this. Lewis.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Open, please. Thank you. Look at those nice hammocks. I'm gonna sit there.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
This is the juice of the story. It's what we've been waiting for.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Why would she want to make it harder for her mother?
I wish we'd stayed.
It's the same newspaper over and over. Is this Milton? Yeah, Milton Finch.
But I understand why we left.
Who lived up here? Very 70s.
My mom ended
90s.
up leaving everything behind.
This is Mom's part, I see. Is it 'cause she's dead?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Is this our room? Birds.
But it had to end one way or another.
They have a loft in this house.
To tell you about that last night.
Go on.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. until supper when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very
I
specific.
left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
That was our plate. I know now.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
There's always a secret entrance.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Death. It's true for all of us.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Well,
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Edie wrote our history book. Why am I always wearing gloves? Oh my god, stop. Why is this so hard to open?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Who's installing the secret doors? Why, Sven, of course.
The tide went way, way out.
We can see the house then. Way, way out.
It
oh my
was the
gosh.
first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
That's not
they
good.
called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Interesting.
God, it smelled awful.
I bet.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Nice. You should travel.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Uh-oh. Just
I
keep
got
walking.
turned around.
House? House? Knock twice if you can hear me.
I started seeing things.
Oh god. That's gonna gore your future son.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Husband.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Thank you. Oh, white picket fence.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Look.
It's mine.
Edith.
Yeah.
Mom, you're gonna
Don't.
rip it.
Mom.
Let go.
Mom. Mom. Mom.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Mom.
I never saw great-grandma Edie again.
Edie! It's our great-grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
What do you mean gone? Where'd she go?
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Right, Cody? So hooked on this game. Give me words, give me words.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh. Well, doesn't sound like the curse.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Ay. Heavy.
Until I found out about you.
We're pregnant.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
In the game.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
What about Milton?
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, sure. Oh gosh, now we're in the womb. Well, let's get to it.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Why?
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Oh, yes.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh, Edith.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Kiddo. What about Edie? What about Milton? Where's their dad? Wow, 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 wow. Powerful storytelling. Thoughts, feelings. Thank you if you've joined. Reading it right out of the womb. That's impressive. Now, the Finches, they may not have, the whole lifespan thing, but they certainly are good at reading and writing. Okay, at least reading. Wow. So many unanswered questions. Go on, I'll answer them all. Hariyama, you were right, it was great. You were very right, and I appreciate you. Well, friends, we're gonna call it a stream soon, but I'm Becca Scott. We play a different game every Thursday. If you ever want to make suggestions, you can hit me up on Twitter or Discord or some other platform. If it's Instagram, I probably won't see it. They need to work on their messaging platform. It sucks. Anyway, I hope you're having a great Thursday, even though we just had all the feels. If you ever get stressed, take some big deep breaths. It's all okay. You're not a Finch, You're not a Finch. There's that. Play Heavy Rain. Have I played Heavy Rain before? Anybody heard of a movie called Chubby Rain? Anyway, you're all fantastic. We're gonna do a raid, and I'm gonna do my ASMR voice, and if you would like to join, twitch.tv/DND at 4 p.m. Pacific, which is 1 hour from now, we will be streaming some Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see. Who should we raid? Open to suggestions. So many people live. Alright, looking forward to seeing you all in just a little bit. Take care of yourself, wear a mask, and be nice to strangers. Goodbye.